friends. It's Emily Aarons. How's it going? I'm here live on two channels. I've got my YouTube friend here, and I don't know why I feel possessed, but I've got Facebook open too. I haven't gone on live on Facebook and I don't even know when. But today we're going to be doing some channeled readings. I've got my Angels in Your Biz Oracle card decks here. So if you want a card, you can ask for a card. Yesterday, I just made a big announcement for the first time in 2.5 years. I'm doing a live week-long event called Intuition, Income, and Impact. It's a free 3-day summit. And I'd love to invite you to come with me. It's emilyarons.com/summit to get signed up. It's completely free. It's happening in November. And I would love for you to be there. So we're going to be aligning your energy, expanding your income, and hopefully healing the planet all together. So let me know when you guys get here. If you are new here, warm welcome. I do this every single Thursday here on my YouTube channel, and today suddenly on Facebook. But I love to do this. I love to help people to get back into alignment and grow their business. And I'm just here to be of service to you all today. So if you're interested in a card, just put card, please. If you have a specific message, or I should say a specific question that you would like a message for, put the whole question in as clearly and as coherently as you can. I am psychic, but also I need to understand what you're asking in order to ask guidance for a clear answer. So hi, I see a dozen people on. This is cool. Welcome. Hello. Kamudi and Katrina and Jean and Nancy and Soulful Sister. I think that's Adina and Stephanie and Sally and BA Creative Lab and Gold Heart and Tracy. All right. And Debbie. Let's go. Let's have some fun. And for those of you who are on a platform that you can hit the heart button or the thumbs up button, that really is like the best gift you can give me next to sharing this with somebody that you know. Or I guess I should say, and sign up for the new summit that's coming up. Sign up for the summit. I would love to be there in community with you. One of my favorite things to do is to teach and to lead groups in live energy healings. Something really magical and spectacular happens when we all gather in community and raise our vibration together. So I would love for you to experience that with me. If you've never done it, this is an opportunity. There's one for the group over here, and then we're just going to shuffle up and we'll do this rapidamente. So if you want to just focus on Facebook too, there are people. I'm surprised. I actually didn't think anybody was going to be on Facebook, to be totally honest. Back in the day, I used to go live and I'd have like 50 people lined up, ready to go. The comments were going crazy. I would lose track of where it was. Social media has changed. So anywho, I'm going to start over on YouTube. I'll do a couple here, I'll do a couple there, and just put card, please, and I'll get to you in any which way I can. If I miss you, it's not because I'm intentionally skipping you. It's because I just missed you and I'm getting caught up and I'm losing track of where I am. If I ever miss you, I apologize. But this is also kind of like cherry picking. If you ever want a deeper energy healing or a private personalized session with me, you can always book one anytime on my website. I know you can't really see it, but I'm wearing this adorable shirt. It says Bad Witch on it. I'm kind of getting in the Halloween spirit here. So let's have some fun. So first and foremost, I'm going to start with the group card. This is for everyone, but also whether you're here live with us or you're on the replay, this is for you. There is a message here for you. Whether it's directly me answering you specifically, or you're hearing somebody else's reading and it really resonates with you, there's something here for you, okay? So just remember, you're here for a reason. Phew, there's a big shift in the energy already. So the card for everyone is support. Your angels are here for you now and forever. What this card is here to tell you is that you're never doing this alone. I just on Monday this week, I just taught a class on spirit guides, and we had an amazing group. We got to connect with angels. We did automatic writing. We channeled loving messages. We connected with specific archangels. We also connected and channeled with past loved ones. Like it was an incredible class. And the theme throughout it, and what this card is really signaling, is that you have guidance all around you and within you. All you need to do is ask, align, and allow. Those three things. Ask. Just ask for the guidance to help support you. Align to that vibration and just allow them to support you in whichever way it shows up. Let's take a deep breath together and begin. Good. So let's imagine a beautiful white light surrounding the space, and imagine all of us are together as a collective inside of this beautiful white bubble of light and healing energy. Breathe in that healing light and energy into your heart, into your body, and exhale, let go of anything that doesn't serve you at this time. Let it be released from this space and open up even more channels of light and energy and healing to come into your space, into your body. Exhale, release anything that doesn't serve you, and let's begin. Wow, I've got a crowd with me today. Okay, people are here. This is cool. As a reminder for anybody who has not been here live with me or hasn't been with me live for a while, every Thursday at this time, I do some sort of a live channeling session. So if you can't stay on for long today, come back again next week or watch it on the replay. Let's go. So first things first, I'm going to start over here on YouTube. Can't wait for that 3-day event. Thanks, Jean. Me too. Signed up already. Thanks, Stephanie. Can't wait to have you there. Uh, 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 Kamudi, another card here, even though you just pulled one for me 24 hours. You think I'd make progress? That's funny. My first time here, Sally, I'm going to start with you. Sally Forrest, welcome. And thank you for being here. I'd love to hear how you found me, Sally. And let's get this party started. And I see the question is down here. Am I on the right path in my skincare business? I've already shuffled the cards. So the first one on top is for you. It's network, connect with others. So let's take a second and just connect with that question. Am I on the right path in my skincare business? What this is kind of signaling to me. So usually my head is kind of squeezing right now. So I'm getting some messages also, like physically, I'm getting like this like squeezing in your head. So that's part of what we pick up on is not necessarily my energy, but it's Sally's energy. So I'm feeling a squeezing. And what I was about to say was that usually the network card is reaching out and connecting with other people. Right now, the feeling that I'm getting with this network card with you is like you're spending too much time looking outside of yourself at the network, at what other people are doing, and less or not as much time focused on what is it that you want to bring into the world? What is it that you want, Sally? Do you feel like where your skincare business is exactly how you would have intended to build it? Or have you made it things like made offers, or even a location or the products? Like, are you doing this sort of like accidentally, almost like not intentionally, just kind of like, well, this is what I've always used, or this is where I've always been, or this is people I always served, and these are the services I've always had. But what I would really like to do is have this kind of a signature offering. Now, what I'd really like to do is incorporate more energy healing and more crystals into it. But I'm too busy making these other offers and doing like injections. And I don't really want to do injections, but I'd rather do these. Like, I'm feeling this push and pull with you, and it's kind of making my head hurt. So your guidance is saying, your network is great and you have amazing people around you, but that's not what it's about right now for this season. In terms of the right path is what you make. So at any time you can decide, I don't like the way my business is running this way. It's time for me to redirect and look at all your offerings. I'm literally doing this myself, looking at my offerings and going, what doesn't fit? And I has actually spent the last 2 years doing this. And you call it, in farmer speak, you call it culling the flock. You have to, kill off your darlings. Let go of the services that you don't get excited about. Like if you're doing a lip wax, brow wax, and you're like, I'm so over the wax treatments. All I want to do is like deep energetic shit and just be like a total energy geek in my healing business. Like, then just do that. So this is an opportunity for you to stop suppressing those desires, let them out of the cage, write it down. What would it look like if you could imagine your skincare business just being so amazing? What does that look and feel like? That's what your guides are asking you to do right now. And thank you for all the hearts. I can kind of see them out of the corner of my eye, and I really appreciate that. Sally said, I'm in that process right now. Good. I literally in the process of releasing specific clients. Good, good, good. So that means, and yes, that's validation for you. You are on the right path. You are doing exactly what your guides are asking you to do right now. So keep that up. And really don't be afraid about being judged by other people. Just do whatever the F you want to do. Okay. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna pick one over here from Facebook. My old crew here on Facebook. Hi, Brandy. You'll be next. So, Brandy, prioritize. Pick one thing. I feel like somebody got this the other day. Maybe not. Anyway, for you, Brandy, you have lots of ideas and you're inspired by a lot of things, which is so wonderful. However, if you are spending most of your energy in like dreamland, what could be possible? What about this idea? What about this idea? You're actually not being productive in any way. You're not deciding a direction to go in. I feel like I was just talking about this. Was this yesterday? Anyway, it's like you're trying to build a bridge to this happily ever after land, but instead of building a bridge and there's 10 bricks that you need to just put into a row to make this bridge, instead of doing that, you're like, I'll put one brick here, I'll put one brick here, I'll think about a brick over here. Well, I won't put a brick there. And then I'll do another brick at that other one that I started at. And so you're being too sporadic and you're not focusing and being consistent with your energy and your attention. Just pick one thing and stick with it for, let's just say 90 days. So one of the things, and I think on Facebook, if you put summit in the chat, in the comments, I think it will trigger a messenger bot from me. I do want to just preface the Facebook folks. I stopped doing live readings on Facebook because there were numerous imposters who took my images and likeness and made a name that looked like my name and then started to DM people asking them to send like cash or like weird bookings or like it was just sketchy stuff. And my audience was like, Emily, I know this isn't you, but it kind of looks like you. And I don't know. So just if you guys who are here live or on the replay get any weird DMs, please do report them. I will never DM and solicit you for private readings. Okie dokie. So Brandy, that is your message. Hi, Raquel. Hi, Tammy. Millie, I was just thinking about you today. Oh my gosh, you're here. Whitney, hi. Michelle, good to see you all. Carly, wow, haven't seen you for a long time. Brandy, what is up? Okay, let me just go back. It'll be Raquel is next, and then I'm going to hop over here to Nancy. Okay. Raquel is on fire. Everything is working out as planned. This is like a high five from the universe. Like the universe is like, yes, it's working out. And a lot of times we get this card when we've gone through some shit. You've been through like the trenches. What I'm seeing spirit is showing me is like doing that like battle crawl underneath barbed wire in the mud, you know, just you're beat up and you're like, is it going to be over soon? And your guys are like, yeah, it is. Good job. So I just want to kind of give you that loving little burst of energy. I'm getting like a chill as I say this for you. I know that feeling when you feel like, is there even light at the end of the tunnel? How do I keep going under these conditions? But there is light at the end of the tunnel and everything is working out as planned. And we also have to remember that we are asking the universe to help us grow, to help us evolve. And we want it to look like sugar and spice and everything nice. But the universe is like, How about a shit sandwich? And you're like, That's not what that's not what I wanted." And they're like, "Should I set it on fire? It's just not what I asked for." And the universe is like, "Yeah, yeah, it is. You asked for growth, you asked to be evolved, you asked for deeper spiritual practices, and I don't know anything that's going to help you deepen your spiritual practices and grow faster than a shit sandwich." So I can laugh about it and make light of it because I've been there too. We all go through it. So just know there is light at the end of the tunnel for you, Raquel. Okay, so where was I? Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Celebration. Share your spark. This card shows up when you are holding your gifts hostage, Nancy. I don't know which Nancy I'm talking to, but it just says Nancy here. So please know there is this inner like whisper that's like, I wonder if this could be something. Like, could I make this into a business? Could I help people with this thing? And your guides are like, yeah, yeah, you could. But then you go, nah, who am I to do that? I'm not really experienced. I don't really know about technology, or I don't know how to whatever you're convincing yourself otherwise. Your guides are like, could you cut the shit? Just do it. Let yourself be led. Just imagine that when you have that idea, I wonder if I could. There is somebody on this beautiful planet who is out there praying for you. They're praying for your help, a solution, not somebody like you or somebody else who's already out there, but actually you. They're wanting to connect with you, and they want you to stand up and say, I can help you, but you're not doing that. And so they're there suffering and praying in silence and just not getting the answer to their prayers, and them thinking there's something maybe wrong with them because they can't find you. So I want to help you get out of your head and get into being of service. Like, how can I help somebody else? And maybe it's just one person today. And that's something that I have been doing for myself is um going back to being humble. Like, just like one person signs up for something, I'm like, yeah, that's cool. 20? Oh my God, 20 people. Like today, there's more than 20 people on live with me. Oh, this is delightful, right? Like I said, there were times where there would be a lot of people on, and like that was great for then. This is now. And if you can just be in the moment of helping one person, being of service to one person, I guarantee things will start to really shift and open up for you. And you'll just get the next step one after the other. Just take it one step at a time. Don't get too caught up in your head. Adina, if you're still here, my friend, let me oh shoot, I just touched something. Don't touch anything, Emily. Um, what a great perspective with asking for growth and when being situations to force you to grow. Yeah, you're welcome, Nancy. You're welcome. Okay, great. Adina's here. Let me go back. I don't know if you had a specific question, Adina. Oh, here it is. Oh, Sally, I'd love to learn more about the skincare business. Do you have a skincare line? Oh, that's so funny. Um, this is so great. I love you guys are making connections with each other. Literally in the process of releasing specific clients. Great, I got that one for you. No specific question. Okay, great. Okay, let me go back to where you were, because then I'm gonna lose track. All right. Adina, this is for you. And then I'll be hopping over back on Facebook. I almost called it something else. Adina, social media, your guides will create the strategy. Oof. I feel a oof with this one. It's okay to leave platforms that don't feel aligned with you. You don't have to be on all the places, even if you once were. This is about aligning to the places that feel like you can be yourself and share your voice and share your wisdom. Um, in terms of the content strategy, I feel like the word just honesty is coming up. There's there used to be a way to deliver content and information and it would reach people. And right now, I'm not really convinced that it's happening. on really many platforms, but there are specific platforms that you might just know instinctively, like, I don't want anything to do with that one. For me, that's TikTok. I have had social media managers over the years, like, really try to convince me to be on there, and I just can't bring myself to do it. And that's okay. I don't have to be on all the places. We can let go of that. And maybe for you, Adina, it's not necessarily social media. Maybe it's launching a podcast or a Substack where you can really be your full expression of yourself, that it's different than what you used to do, but it's honest, it's you. And if you are already looking at, like, how can I bring all that together, I would just say, like, let's just take one move at a time. Don't Right now, I'm not seeing like this big content calendar that you've like, okay, I've scheduled 39 posts and they're all scheduled to go out like 17 times a day or whatever it is. I don't feel that for you. I feel like I want you to follow your own cycles, your own rhythm, where you're moved, like planetarily, where you're moved energetically, and just like take that as the stream of consciousness for that week. Maybe it's a 3 post week, maybe it's a 2 post, maybe it's a 1 post, but it's time to be more consistent with your message, but be very intentional on which platform that you want to use that really resonates for you. Even if other people are like, oh yeah, you got to be on such and such, like, just just trust yourself with that. Okay. And Tammy on Facebook, let's see, what's our time check? All right, 122. Branding, you're a unique snowflake. I don't know if these cards are showing up backwards or regular for you guys, but one looks regular. YouTube looks regular. Facebook looks backwards, but that's okay. Branding, you are a unique snowflake. Kind of similar to Adina's message, which is leaning into what is unique about you, what is your truth, what is your authentic, like, who are you? So in terms of what this means right now, this branding, so it is about your business. So, like, how can your brand feel more like you? um it's making me think about brands that use humor in their messaging, that aren't just so like corporate sounding, that perhaps there's a little bit more of your spontaneity and your spunk and your charisma and your personality and your sense of humor, that you can start to like open up your messaging. And I am all about authentic messaging and you writing your own content. And you can also take that content that you've created and toss it into ChatGPT and say, listen, I'm trying to rebrand myself a little bit and I want to bring more of my sense of humor. I would like kind of joke about this instead of making it so clean cut. Can you help rewrite this statement in a way that maybe feels more like me? And then tweak it. Like, you don't have to take it exactly word for word, but it can give you a little bit more direction towards how you want to rebrand, how you want to put yourself out there. And it will expand your audience. I'm hearing it will definitely expand your audience, because there's maybe a perception, and I don't even know you and what you do, but there's maybe a perception around your industry of being a certain way, and you're kind of breaking that mold a little bit. So I think it's actually very useful for you to share those unique characteristics of your personality. And Millie is next. Mwah, Millie. Approved. You are enough. Oh, this card. I just finished writing an article. It's not going to be published until February for a different like magazine, but part of the one of the tips was around setting boundaries, and that's what's coming in for you, is reminding me of my second tip of the article, which is around boundaries and saying yes or saying no to things. And perhaps this is an opportunity right now where you're bending over backwards. I mean, I know you really well, and I understand what this could be alluding to, even though we haven't talked in ages, really. But this card is saying, you are allowed to set a boundary however you want to set it, and you can change it because you are the value. You are enough just as you are. You don't need anything or anyone to make you more worthy of receiving, of, excuse me, there was a good shift there, um, of just being a great human. Like, it's time to also, like, ooh, I'm getting a big chill as I'm about to say that. It's time to embrace all of your gifts and not obsess about all of your flaws. Embrace your gifts and stop obsessing about the flaws. Anybody here have flaws? Drop a couple hearts. We are all flawed people. It's part of the human experience. And, if we are not setting boundaries to tell people how to treat us, people will walk all over us and will say, like, why did you do that to me? Because you let them. And listen, I'm somebody who has, I'm an alpha female and I have an alpha husband. And there are times when we go toe to toe, but I will always advocate for myself no matter what. And I don't care if that bothers him. I'm going to say, listen, this is how you treat me. The end. You deserve to be treated the way you wish to be treated by everyone in your life. So there's this calling in, you are enough. It's time to maybe reestablish boundaries or set rules and guidelines. And listen, I also get that as the default parent and the matriarch of the house, that I'm the default of everything. And if there's a rule broken, then I have to dish out a consequence. And literally 2 days ago, no, today's only Thursday. It was literally yesterday. My husband came home from picking up the kids at school and he's all in a huff and I'm like, "What happened?" I actually asked my kids, like, "What was different that happened when dad picked you up versus 4 days a week when I pick you up?" My 7-year-old says, "Well, when dad picked us up, Tristan decided just to walk to the cafe down the street. And when you pick us up, we just get in your car." And I go, "Oh, okay. That's pretty clear. That's pretty easy to understand." I look at my husband, I go, "So what's the consequence for him doing that and violating that rule? He wasn't supposed to be walking." And he's like, "Well, let me ask him what the rules should be." Oh, no, that's not for him to decide. And I conveniently have a list of our house rules on the fridge, as well as consequences, as well as rewards. When things are going well, we got a rewards list. When things aren't going so well, we have a consequence list because it makes it easy in black and white. Pick from these. He goes, "Oh, I'm going to pick extra chores." And I go, "There you go." So it's not on my plate. I don't have to deal with it. I'm still keeping the boundary. It's your issue. It's your business. But I'm also guiding to say, let's work this out and, make peace too. So I don't know why I felt called to share that story. Now you guys know my business, but that is part of setting boundaries. All right. Wow, there's so many people here. Hi, you're welcome. You're welcome. Nice to see you. Hi. I want to flip homes. Okay, cool. You're welcome. Okay, so let me get back to some of my friends over here. I got you're welcome, Millie. I got Katrina in the house, Katrina McQueen. Okay, core values. Hone in on your purpose and your values. Um, I'm just going to go in a little bit deeper and see what this is for you, Katrina. They're making me think of like my job. I feel like I have a career. It's not fully aligned. Maybe some of the coworkers aren't really aligned. I'm feeling like some of the things in my life, I'm kind of growing out of them. So you might be in a stage right now, Katrina, where you're kind of outgrowing some of your environment, some of the people, the places, and the things, and maybe reassessing like, what do I really want to do with my life? And that's a good thing. I think we should all do that periodically just because sometimes we get caught in the mundane and the things that are just we're just there doing them by default versus being really intentional with this is the life I want to create. These are the friendships I want to foster. This is the job that feels really good for me. So this is an opportunity that you can reward yourself for saying it's good to be looking at these core values, and getting really clear intentionally about what do you want? What do you want your life to look like? And what do you want it to feel like? So this is a great thing. And I feel like your guides are just cheering you on and helping you not take things so personally. I feel like you might, I'm being brought back to like relations with coworkers or friends where you might personally like take on some of that stuff. Like it's something wrong with you, or like, what did you do wrong? What did you say wrong? But like, it's not that. It's not that at all. You're growing, and if people aren't willing to do the deeper work, they don't belong in your life. So just honor that you are here to evolve and grow, and your relationships are going to do that too. I put a lot of pressure on myself. Don't we all? OMG. My husband is constantly saying, he's like, you are so hard on yourself. I'm like, what do you mean by that? Like, can you give me an example? Because I don't think that I am, but then I think maybe I am. I'm a high achiever. So I guess I do put a lot of pressure on myself, but you do too. So it's a good time to just reassess. And maybe it's October, but maybe this is more of like a New Year's energy for you. When people think like new year, new you, I feel like this could be that season for you. And I don't know if your birthday is now or soon. Like that's that energy of like reevaluating some of these things in your life, which is a really good thing. Um, Anybody who's on Facebook still who hasn't had a card, let me know. I have a long list of folks here. You're welcome. Let me see who is still here. I might just have you guys say card please again on YouTube if you don't mind, just because I can never quite keep track of who is and who is not here. Be great. I have my cards. I use them every day. Oh, thank you all. I see all the card places. Yes. Okay. So Jean, my friend Jean is here. I don't know why I said it like that. Jean, you are here. Golden arrow, focus on a specific target. Get really clear. What is it that you want? I mean, kind of similar to Katrina in a way, because hers is core values, yours is golden arrow. The golden arrow is also kind of alluding to goal setting. So let's set a clear goal and begin reverse engineering. What is the goal that you want to set? Um, and maybe it's like a new trip that you're taking people on. Maybe it's a new experience you're creating. Can you get really clear on that and maybe take a break? Okay, I see Facebook people. Cool, you're still here. Maybe take a break from all the other projects and just focus on that one thing so that you can go as hard as possible, like all energy, full steam ahead into that one thing. When you set a goal, I want you to be able to feel the momentum building as you're working towards achieving something. I want you to feel the highs. I want you to feel the lows. I want you to be able to put in the work to shift yourself, your mindset, your actions, your behaviors to achieve the thing. So, for example, my guides are showing me back in the day when I started setting goals for myself for the first time, I would say, let's say I want like 5 clients this week. And I would just focus on like, who do I need to be to get 5 clients? How do I need to put myself out there? What kind of value can I show people that I give, that I could bring into a session? How do I put myself more publicly facing? Like, how do I do I ask people for referrals? Do I email people? Do I show up on social media more? Do I network? Do I go to events? Like, how do I become the kind of person who gets 5 clients a week? Same goes for you, Jean. I want you to set a clear, singular goal and do what it takes to get there. Cool? Cool. La 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 la. Hi, Nicole. I don't know if I know you, Nicole. Welcome. Welcome. And Carly. Carly, I'll take you and then Nicole. Carly, and I'm gonna go a little bit faster. I know I've been doing kind of like longer readings. I'm gonna try to go a little faster so I can get to more people. Um, okay. Carly. Visibility. It's safe to be me. Boy, oh boy. So, visibility, this is also having to do with our throat chakra, speaking up, speaking your truth, being honest. But it is safe to be you. So, if you could just ask yourself, if I didn't have to worry about being judged by other people or hurting someone's feelings or what someone else thought of me, what would I do? What would I say? That's what you have to focus on right now. Visibility. Nicole Cassia. Healing. It's time to schedule healing work. This card is definitely indicating to you it's time to work on you some more, prioritize you, more space for you, more outdoor time for you, more friend time with you, more alone time, more massages, more whatever that means. That means that you're prioritizing and taking care of yourself and your healing journey. Excuse me. I feel called to tell you, I don't know if you're already in Mastering Ascension, but Mastery Ascension is literally a portal that has hundreds of energy healing meditations at your fingertips, and you can try it free for 7 days, see if you like it. But that would be a really great place to start just to get added support between all the other things that you have got going on. And Katrina, we got you. Jean, okay. BA Creative Lab. Hi. Wow, good to see you guys. Oh, wow. BA Creative Lab. Wealth, you are surrounded by abundance. It's easy to think that we're not in our most abundant state because we can't see it and touch it. It's not right there. What do you mean I'm surrounded by abundance? Look at this. I got these bills. I got this stuff. And there is abundance energy all around us. So guides are showing me something. I want to share this visual with you, not just for you, BA Creative Lab, but for everybody. You ever know, like, if you're straightening out your bed and there's the beam of light coming through the window, and as soon as you like shake your sheets out or your duvet cover out, there's all these like specks of dust in the air. They were there all along. But the angle, like my window here, like the angle that the sun is coming in and the fact that you're kind of shaking things up, then all of a sudden you can see it, it's in the air now. And maybe it's gross because it's like dust and dog fur and skin cells, who knows. The point is that that's what your guides want you to focus on when you think of abundance. It's already there. It's already around you. Sometimes it takes a different vantage point. Sometimes it just takes deep appreciation and gratitude that you can feel that it's there, the feeling of abundance, the feeling that I'm in the flow, the feeling that I'm taken care of, the feeling that I am in health and vitality, the feeling that I have love around me, the feeling of abundance is all around you all the time. And the more that we can drop into that feeling, the more you can witness and see it all around you. That's how you get to see like, oh, the little things that are flying in the air. Oh, somebody dropped off something at my door. Oh, I got a random check in the mail. Oh, I got a gift. Oh, somebody paid me a compliment. Oh, I got a tip on something. Oh, somebody gave me cool hand-me-downs. Like it's all around you all the time. One of the things that I don't know where it is. Oh, it's over here. I have a journal that I started keeping track of effortless manifestations, meaning things that just popped into my life that I didn't actually try to manifest. They just popped up. My neighbor dropping off a pie, somebody giving me a bag, like 2 bags full of kids' hand-me-downs, like saving me hundreds of dollars. OMG, you said Vantage. That is the name of my new business. I love it when I do things like that. I love it. So please accept my Loving guidance to say you are surrounded by abundance. And this is for everybody. Feel that energy. Anytime that you feel less than, not like you don't have enough, like, oh, one day when I have this, I'll be happier. Right in that moment when you hear that thought in your head, stop right there and just drop into, what do I think is going to happen when I get the thing that I'm desiring? How will I feel? Tap into that feeling and amplify it. Like, imagine it just comes onto the screen in your mind's eye. Oh, well, when I have $1 million in the bank, when I have that extra health, that other relationship, when I have that stronger body, when I have that fill in the blank, I'm going to feel, and then just go in deeper. Okay. I'm going to feel light in my heart. I'm going to feel so connected. I'm going to feel so taken care of. I'm going to feel so in the flow, and then start to feel it in your body, and then bring it like a screen in your mind coming into full color. And then from that full color state, see if you can activate all the cells in your brain and activate that whole neural system. Feeling in your hands and your chest and your legs and your torso, everywhere in your body. Start to feel that feeling and imagine like you already have it today. That is going to shift some energetic shit for you. That right there. And the more often you can do that practice, I'm telling you, miracles happen. Give yourself what, 30 seconds, a minute, twice a day. Can you do that? It's completely free. I'm not going to charge you for that hot tip. It's just a good one, and you can take it all the way to the bank. And then tell me how well it worked, because it is magic. Karen Sweeney, and then I'm going to pop back over here to Lisbeth and Carly. I got you, I think. I got you. Yeah, I got you, Carly. So Karen over here. Thank you all so much, by the way, for being here. Facebook friends, YouTube friends, thank you for being here. One of my deepest desires is to reconnect with my community on a deeper level. I like doing it through live video. That's why I'm hosting the upcoming summit in November. We'll be on Zoom together. We'll be in these higher frequency energies. And if you've ever been in any event with me, you know it is life changing. You can feel it viscerally in your body, your energy field. People just start manifesting shit. It's freaking awesome. People make amazing connections with each other through it. You're with like-minded people. And I'd love to continue doing these, like both virtually, but also in person, hopefully coming in the next year, perhaps. But the more that we can connect with each other, the better. So thank you for taking this time to be with me. I know you're here to get a reading, and I love that for you. But also, what you don't realize that you're doing is you're contributing to this collective energy that we're creating here in this sacred space, in this sacred community. So I really appreciate your time and your energy. Hit some likes, thumbs up, shares, whatever you can to celebrate this fun time we have together. But thank you, truly, I do mean this. It definitely wouldn't be as fun if I was by myself talking in my room. Can tell you that much. I said I was going to be on Karen. Okay. Karen, outsource. Stop trying to do everything alone. Tisk, tisk. I'm hearing in my ear. At the very least, Karen, ask your spirit guides for help. I do have the replay of my spirit guide communication workshop. If anybody wants it, shoot me a DM and let me know. I can send you the link to get the full replay. It's an hour and maybe 45 minutes. But this is a really great opportunity to stop trying to do everything yourself. And when we try to do everything on our own, it's very revealing. It says, this is a trauma response. This is coming from years of asking for help, asking for guidance, asking for support, and nobody in my life gave it to me. And I struggled to have to figure it out. I got scrappy And I learned really quickly that even though I couldn't rely on them, I could always rely on me. And in a twisted way, you started to rely on yourself so frequently because you knew you could trust yourself to follow through, to get the shit done, to make it happen. And you would never let yourself down like anybody else has let you down. And so you built that muscle, you became so good at it, then it became second nature just to not ask for help. Like, why would I ask someone to do something when I can just do it myself? And then I don't have to bother anybody. I don't have to get a no from somebody. I don't have to get a yes and then they later let me down from somebody. So this is an invitation to go, how can we heal this wound? How can we open up a little bit more of love to come in so that you could receive love? The easiest way, Karen, is asking your guides, asking your angels, because number one, you can do it silently in your own head. You can put it in your journal. I'm asking for guidance on such and such. And at the very least, you're like, okay, worst case scenario, nothing happens. I didn't bother anybody. I didn't ask anybody. My spirit guides, let's see, are they going to let me down? Who knows? But they don't. That's the miraculous part, is that when we are brave enough to ask our guides, they never let us down. They always deliver. They always follow through. They always are here with the next step and the next step and the next connection and another open door and another invitation. Like, you got to just trust in that. Okay. Whew. All right. Coming down to the time here. Lisbeth, did I get you? Are you still here? I don't know who's still here with me. I think I'm going to go to Lisbeth. Where did you go? Okay. And I said I was going to do quicker readings. What the hell happened? I don't know how to do quicker readings. Okay. Lisbeth, I'm going to do quicker readings. Like, here on out, I'm going to read your name. I'm going to give you a card. I'm going to give you a quick message and we're going to go. Okay. We're just going to do this. All right. I'm doing this. Lisbeth, plan it out. It's time to get more serious. What this is telling you, Lisbeth, is instead of like keeping all the ideas in your head, write it down, put it in ChatGPT and be like, give me my 30-day plan to get this shit done. The end. Go get some stuff done. Deborah, grounding, refresh, reset. You got to get outside more often, girlfriend. You are inside too much. You get lost in the mix on social media. Go outside, hug a tree. Charity, if you're still here. Responsibility. I am not a victim. Don't go looking at other people for what they've done to you. Take responsibility. What was your part in it? How would you change it? How would you rewrite the script? Excuse me, had a huge release with that one. If you were imagining a canvas that you're painting, maybe all the stuff that are on it were already there before you, but you have the chance to like slap on a whole coat of white paint and start over. Or better yet, get a new canvas. You get to be in the driver's seat and take that control and take it back for yourself. Kara, I'm going to pop over to YouTube. Be ready, guys. Be ready. Kara, gratitude. Give thanks for all you have. I just went into that deep message around how when you go into that feeling, how it can amplify. Oh, thanks. I appreciate you too, Deborah. Thanks for being here. Got you, Deborah. I got you. Okay, here I come. Here I come, YouTube friends. All right, I'm at Tracy. Tracy. Leap of faith. Feed your fear or feed your faith. You got to decide which one am I going to invest my energy into? The things that I'm afraid, doomsday prepping, this is what if it goes wrong, or having faith. And like I was just saying to Karen, I think, how can it get better than this? How can I use my guidance? How can I lean into faith? Like, what would a best case, I'm trying to go fast. What would the best case scenario look and feel like? So use your energy wisely. You only have 100 units a day. Don't put 50% into fear and 20% into maybe I do have faith, and then dump the other percentage back into fear again. Like go all into faith. Let go of the fear, go into faith. Caitlin Naylor, how's it going? How's it going, Caitlin? You got balance. Look at all of the blessings in your life. If shit is hitting the fan and it just feels like you're in the middle of a storm, that's how I feel right now. I feel like my body's like, I don't know where to go, where to look. There's just so much coming at me. Ground down, root into your center. I'm being shown you doing deep squatting, deep like connecting to the earth, deep grounding, and focus on what is working for you, sister. Focus on the good. Focus on what is working for you. Melissa moved from Facebook. Okay. All right. I see you. Debbie, question. Do my father have a message for me? My father have a question. Well, let's see, Debbie. I got another card for you. Manifestation. You're a manifesting machine. So remember this, what this card is telling you. No matter what the thing is that you're desiring, what you're wanting to manifest, it's coming in. We don't have like an on button and an off button for manifesting. It's always on. And so your thoughts and your feelings are what bring the things to you. So kind of like who I was just talking to about fear or faith. This is asking you to deepen your faith, Debbie. Deepen your faith in what is possible for you. I feel like you're focusing on things that are so like right in front of you, like you're too close. If you could just lift up your head and see this is part of a bigger picture, that this is just a blip. It's not even going to matter in the story of your life. Like there is so much more to you. There's so much more in front of you. There's so many more possibilities, but you're only focusing on like right here, right now. Have you guys ever walked on a trail in the woods? Spirit is showing me like walking on a trail in the woods. If you just walk and you're staring down at your feet, you're missing everything. You're missing the trees. You're missing the animals. You're missing how the sun comes through the leaves. You're missing the whole experience because you're just staring at your feet like, oh, I don't want to trip. I don't want to fall. I don't want to trip. Listen, look up. And also they're showing me about when I first started driving, I would just be holding the wheel, looking at the very edge of the car, just looking there like, or you could like lift your head and see the whole road, and like you have peripheral vision. Like there's so much more out there than what you're focusing on right now. That is the message for you, Debbie. Rainy, what's up? Nice to see you. Got my friends here. Rainy, visualize, see it, be it. I feel like I've had this card for you before. What this card is saying for everybody who is on with me, this is saying what we were just doing a few minutes ago, which is the thing that we're desiring to manifest in our life. It's not even the thing. It's the feeling that we think that thing will bring us when we get it. So spend more time. My back is tightening up all of a sudden for you. Oh, okay. You're holding a lot in your mid and lower back. Now I am. Thank you. It's like it's just asking you to get so clear and stay present with that feeling that you're wanting for yourself in the future. What can you do today? Like, what's one simple thing you can do today so that you can feel that? And I think sometimes we overthink things. That's what I feel. It's like, well, when I have $1,000,000, I'll be swimming in my infinity pool in Fiji. Okay. So like maybe I don't live in Fiji. Maybe I don't have an infinity pool, but I do love being in water. Can I go to a different swimming pool? Can I go to the ocean, a lake? Can I go to a friend's house? Just maybe being in water can help me. Like, what if I just got like a kiddie pool in my backyard and splashed around? Like, how fun would that be? Like, how can we embody it right now today? That's part of the focus. a lot of things going on, but I still doubt myself, imposter syndrome. Yeah, that happens. Whew. Yay. Okay. I bought it. It's amazing. Great. Thursday reading. It helps me a lot. Oh, I love your Thursday reading. It helps me a lot. I could read the whole sentence. Wow. Thank you so much. Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you for being here. I'm so happy. What time are we at? We have a couple more minutes. Mary, first time here. Love a message. Mary, way to be here at the right time. Anybody last messages that I haven't gotten to here on YouTube? That'd be cool. Let me know. Kara Lamb, nice to see you. Here, Mary. Commitment, step out of indecision. Oh, step out of indecision. One of the things that I talked to Millie about earlier was around setting boundaries. And when we don't set boundaries or we override when our body says no, but we're like, sure, I'll do that favor for you. I don't really want to do it. When we override that, it can be so difficult to trust our instincts because we're so used to getting a nudge to say no. And then we say yes. So our body goes, I don't know, what is a yes and what is a no? So and I'm closing my eyes because I'm getting distracted. I want to get a message to get through. So part of this is learning to trust your instincts again, trusting yourself and doing simple things to test it. Like, do I want eggs for breakfast? Is it a yes or is it a no? Do I like this movie? Yes or no? Do I want to wear purple today? Yes or no? Like, really start to listen to your body. Your instincts are going to go, oh, I feel open and expansive if it's a yes. I feel closed and contracted if it's a no. So you have to practice retraining your body. What is a yes and what is a no? Because you're getting too stuck in indecision with everything else that like your body's literally confused. That is exactly what I'm going through, scared of commitment. Thanks for being here, Mary. If you type the word summit in, I want to personally invite you to come. I have an event coming up next month in November. It's free. It's a full week-long event, 3-day live experience, intuition, income, and impact. I'd love for you to be there. So if you type summit, you can come to it for free and then tell 3 friends because intuition and energy work and healing the planet is better with people we know, friends, right? The trigger word doesn't work on YouTube. I'm sorry. But what I can do for you, I don't know if links work. I'm going to try to type it in. Summit. If that works, we're in business. Cynthia, BA Creative, Dina, I want you guys to be there. I want you all to be there. I want everyone who's on, everybody who I've talked to today, I want you all to be there. The trigger word will not work on YouTube, but that link will. I think, let me see if I can pin it. And then if you go to summit, emilyaarons.com/summit, that should do it. We'll be there. Good. I would love for you to all be there. Thank you. And you guys, this is great. I missed 1, 2, 3. Cynthia, Dree from Illinois. Oh, Dr. E, maybe? I don't know. Is it Dr. E? I'll hop on Facebook and try it. Either way, if you just go to emilyaarons.com/summit, that'll take you to where you need to go. That'll do it. Where was I? Caitlin, I got you. You were balance. Dree, Dr. Illinois. I think that's who I'm on. I gotta go fast. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Okay. Trust your gut. Your body knows the truth. And isn't that perfect? I just finished telling somebody to do that a very exact same exercise. Beverly Barrington, up leveling, breathe deeply into your expansion. You are growing and evolving. Cynthia Pyle, aligned action, don't delay, act. And you're here over here now. Cool. And then, Willow Tree, healing, launch. Now is the time. Do it. Leah Ernst. Ernst. I don't know. Sorry, Leah. Pivot. Tune into what feels good. Yes. Thank you so much for your time and connecting with us. My pleasure, Millie. Thank you all for being here. Love you all so much. If for some reason you didn't get the summit invitation link, you can just send me a DM, and I'll be happy to get it to you. Well, Instagram is probably easier for DM, but you can also DM me on Facebook. If you go back to this broadcast after I hit publish in a second, I think that my link, the URL should also work that way. Anyway, either way, and then for those of you on my email list, I have started to send an invitation out. So just keep your eyes out for that. And please, I don't mean this in jest. I mean it really in all sincerity. Please tell 3 friends. Three friends, bring them along. It's a free event. I literally haven't hosted a live event like this in 2.5 years. So it's really important to me. And I want it to be really impactful for you as well. So I'm going to bring it. All right. Sending you all lots of love. Thank you for being here. Thanks for your time. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.